Hey, sweeties. It's Love Out Loud with Lisa. I just appreciate you guys always coming back. It means so much to me. And I just absolutely love spending time with you and getting to talk to you. And hopefully it makes your day a little better. Today, I'm so excited because I come to you with really big news, because this coming Friday, the 18th, I will be leaving for Alaska again. This will be my 4th time going to Alaska to work, and I'm so excited. I get excited about like every service opportunity. But I also love travel. So when you can combine travel with helping and encouraging other people, it's like the best. It's like travel with a purpose. And I may have told you guys this because we've been together now, a little while. And I guess I need to go back through a few episodes and see if I'm repeating, but I don't think I am. So I'm going to share with you guys. I absolutely love cruising. Like, I really do. Like, my whole little adult life, ever since we have been like empty nesters, which is getting to be like a decade now. But anyways, we started, as most of you know, we're kind of poor. We just live check to check like a ton of people. But anyways, so we would book a little cruise, like a little cruise, and then they give you like a year, right, to pay it off, or however long. You can take as long as you want. You can book it as far out as you need to. And you just have to pay it off like, I don't know, I think it's 30 days before you leave, something like that. So we would just book a little cruise. Then we'd have something to look forward to, and then we'd go on a little cruise. And then literally sometimes before we left the ship, we'd book the next one. And we'd start making little payments. And I'm telling the truth, I absolutely loved cruising. I still do. I still hope that someday, in the near future, that maybe both can be possible. But anyways, so one day I was getting ready. It was 2 years ago. I was getting ready to book the next one. And I just kind of started to feel a little bit troubled in my Holy Spirit. And I was like, I don't know why I feel troubled. I'm certainly not doing anything wrong. And I'm not charging it, and I was like, is there something you're trying to tell me, Lord? So I just started praying about it. Anytime that I feel a little bit of just like a little squeeze of my heart or something, I just always kind of start asking the Lord, like, are you trying to tell me something? Are you trying to show me something? And he will always let you know. And I just sort of felt him saying, sweetie, you go on a mission trip about every 2 years, 3 years. And why don't you make payments on that? And I was like, well, I don't know if they have elegant night. And I really need that elegant night, Lord. Oh, I'm sort of kidding. I'm sort of not. But anyways, I just really felt like that he was saying, I just want you to make payments on that. Just trust me. And I have this little piece of paper that I've had in my Bible for like, I don't even know how long. And of course, it just showed up right after that. And it's just a picture of a little girl. And she's over here and Jesus is right here. And she has a teddy bear. And she goes, but I love it. And he's going like this. But behind his back, he has a giant teddy bear. And I knew that he was saying, I know you love it, sweetie, but I've got more for you. Trust me. So The next morning, I said, you know, JF, I think that instead of making payments on the next cruise, we need to just go through a couple of organizations, one of them being our church, and let's just start making payments on the next mission trip and let it be travel with a purpose. And he was like, I love that idea. You are so smart, Lisa. Of course, the elegant night didn't mean quite as much to him as it did to me. Just saying. So anyways, that's what happened 2 years ago. I am not even kidding you, sweeties. In the last 2 years, all I do is travel. I don't even know how to explain it. I'll give you 2 tiny examples. Last November, an organization from our church was going to Africa. Yeah, and we were already making payments on the next Romania trip. So I just simply told our pastor, I'm so sorry, the answer is always yes, what's the question? But we're already making payments on a commitment to Romania in January. So we won't be able to make payments on 2 trips, but just know that we were willing. And that was it. I didn't think any more about it. It wasn't even a week. I'm not even kidding. It wasn't even a week. And he came up to us and he was like, listen, there's a family from our church and they have teenagers. And something really big came up with the teenagers, and they're not going to be able to go to Africa, but they had already paid for it in full. But they don't want the money back. They just wanted to donate it to the church or to another mission. He said, so you and Jeff can go for nothing. And we were like, well, okay. Another tiny example. At the Romania trip, the family that are like extended family to us, that we go through, that make our arrangements and things, that we work at their school. It was their anniversary, and they were planning to take a trip. Long story short, they drove us from Romania to Venice, Italy, and we spent days there after working hard for 10 days. And then caught a plane home from Rome and spent days there before we left. You can't outgive God, sweetie. I don't care if it's little or if it's big or if it's something that doesn't matter to most people. But I loved cruising and I loved travel. But I gave it to him and he blew it up. I'm telling you. You can absolutely trust him with your dreams, your hopes, your dreams. And it doesn't matter if you're a little bit older. Don't let anybody tell you that. We middle-aged people have big dreams. I hope that what you hear today, don't be afraid to give him your dreams. He can do so much more than you could have ever dreamt of doing. And it will have an eternal purpose as well. How phenomenal is that? I love you guys so much. Next week, I will post from Alaska. For those of you that pray, say a little prayer. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye, sweeties.